Hey guys, welcome back to Pharaoh Iron and Customs. I'm Michael, and today we're going to do that tool review I was talking about in previous videos. Camera's not level. Look at that. Anyway, so the tool I'm reviewing today is the Predator gasoline auger. It is from Harbor Freight, of course. You know, Predator, obviously Harbor Freight. Let's see, can y'all see that? Okay. So far I have dug 14 post holes with this, 2.5 foot deep, you know, to as far down as the auger will go. And I have burned approximately half a tank of fuel on it. So that'll give y'all some idea about the fuel consumption. So do bear in mind it's been kind of somewhat, some days have been drier than others, but it's been pretty wet. And where I live in North Carolina, you go down about 18 inches before you hit the clay. So if you live in a place with rocky soil or clay, red clay soil or something, it may not do as good a job for you. So I'm gonna get this set up, and we're gonna get this first hole dug. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is get this thing started, and then I'll readjust the camera again and get a better angle of it working. So you just pump the bulb like 5 times, flip over to start, make sure your power button is turned on, and it should fire. Okay guys, you saw it cut pretty good. I'm gonna clean this post hole out, get this corner post set so I can figure out where my other 3 posts need to go, and we'll do some more drilling action. I just wanted to note before I forget about it, Harbor Freight has an extension for this auger that's 31 inches, and they also have a 2-inch pilot bit to drill your pilot hole. This one has walked with me a couple of times and got a little off, and you'll pull a string and find out the hole is off and have to clean it out with a post hole digger. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to grab the hole diggers and clean out what's in the bottom of that to get all the dirt out of it. But let me get this post in concrete, and we'll come back. as you can see, that first hole, it walked a little bit, so I'm gonna have to dig out that way. The second hole. The first hole I dug, it walked too, or I measured it wrong, but it didn't come up right when I was putting the pole in the ground, so I had to dig it out a little more. So do I think the little bit that's like, I think it's 50, 60 bucks, the 2-inch one, or 40, I'd have to look. I'll try to add that in here, how much the cost of that is. Do I think it's worth it to get the pilot bore? Yeah, absolutely, because I've had it walk and get me off a couple of times. So I got one more hole to do, but I'm gonna cut the video there. That's the Predator. Let's see, gasoline auger. It's upside down in the picture. I leave it laying like that so it doesn't run fuel out of the tank. But yeah, absolutely. Would I buy it again? I think it was $239 plus tax. Yeah, absolutely. If I had to dig those holes, I'd be in a whole lot worse out of breath than I am right now. So that's it. Like and subscribe. Not sure what next week's video is going to be on yet. I've got some issues. Valerie and I were on the boat yesterday, and it's not the heat exchanger, it's not the exhaust manifold, it's I think they call it a heat riser, which is kind of weird, but it's where the manifold turns down and the water from the raw water system goes through the manifold and out, to cool the exhaust on the boat, and it's rotted out. So I'm gonna have to fix that. And it's seriously pain in the ass place to get to. But my boss has said he'd help me with it. He's like I'm like 4 of him, so he's a small guy, so he can get down in there and maybe get to it. But it's only got like 2 bolts holding it on and 2 bolts holding the water pipe to the top. So if we can get those out without a whole lot of problem, I'm hoping that's going to fix that problem, so we can go ahead and get our boat moved in the end of November. So that's it. Like and subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time.